Just floating down a river. No biggie, just floating down a river. Oh! As you can see, we are out in nature looking for hardscape, hunting for hardscape, volume 2. It's been about 3 years since I've done this, so wait till you see this view behind me.
So pretty out here.
Yeah. And then look at this down here.
We came for hardscape and stayed for the views.
Perfectly clean, dirted aquarium.
It's so clear.
It's a shame there's 0 fish in here.
Probably why it's just so clear right now.
We have stumbled upon wild blueberries.
Blueberry plants.
And apparently they like wet feet.
Love wet feet. So them being down here in the marsh like this makes a lot of sense.
Really good. When you're out here in a survival situation and you're trying to live, nothing hits the spot like some nutritious and delicious wild blueberries. Very good. What do you think about this little brook?
Me?
Yeah, you. Fall. There she goes! There she goes! Ah! Got it! That was way too graceful of a fall, though. That doesn't count.
Oh! Froggies!
You were very excited about that.
I was.
Can you still see them, or did they?
No, you can. That's why I think I'm so excited, because you can still fully see them. Right there.
Oh, there he is.
He just climbed back out of the water, but you can still fully see him. I'd like to find some rocks like that for the aquarium. That almost looks like a crypt or like a lutea, the way that it's growing. It spreads through runners, kind of like a sword does too. Like a chain sword.
Probably wouldn't survive in our water.
No. Ooh, fish!
Oh, I did see one.
Right there, he's underneath this skunk pond.
I've never seen a fish here before. Ah, the glare of the sun.
It's hiding right under there.
Hopefully the camera can see it, because I can't.
Moved a little bit.
Yeah, still pretty cool. So we have made it to the hardscape area where we're going to be searching for rocks and wood, and you already found one you like.
My first find. It's not like a lava rock, but it definitely takes on some of those qualities. There's some pretty good pits in there.
I'm sure someone will know what it is.
Please tell me.
But as you can see, we got rocks and wood everywhere.
Oh, I see tons of root systems already, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Let's go out to the river. All these small ones are really good for pistos. It's like laying stacks of them across like a 20 long. All kinds of wood that's already debarked, ready to go. See these things? That's what I do to them. Look, they're all over the place. Alright, this guy scared me way more than I'd like to admit. But I've never seen a frog out here in the river. And it's so bright, I can't even see if I'm pointing the camera at, but they're all over. All right, as you can see, the bridge is out. All them suckers are like, oh, it's a dead end, what do? We gotta turn around. But you see, there's also people crossing the river. We're gonna attempt to cross down here, see if she falls in. But we're gonna go where that log is way down there and just walk across the log. What? You're gonna go straight across? I guess. Good thing I got all my cameras, my phone in my pocket. I am going to put this camera away and then maybe talk to you on the other side. Well, we made it to paradise. Our reward is this nice little 4-foot square sandy beach.
Or we can hike through the woods.
Or that. Right through the stickers. Look at her handling her wood. Our first find. Are you gonna keep it?
My precious.
That looks real. We'll show it off for the camera now.
Okay.
Beautiful piece.
I don't know exactly what I'll do with it, but
It looks like ivory or tusks. I guess that's the same thing, but
it kind of even looks cool on like the rough side, like if you stuck it straight out of the substrate.
could use that as a shovel.
Yeah, maybe this will help me get the rest of the substrate out of the 240.
You can use it as a flotation device to get
Yep.
back
Right
across the
back.
river. Fall, fall, fall.
Got a little deep there.
Almost! Oh, maybe next time.
Woo!
All right, so we came across this campsite that's normally almost just ate shit.
Where's my camera?
So it's normally gated off, but it's unlocked and says it's reserved, but there's no one here. So we've got this whole like area
Diamond in the rough.
all to ourselves. There's supposed to be people here until Sunday. It would be funny if they locked the gate while we're down here.
Maybe that's why the sheriff's out.
Yeah, there is a sheriff out running around. Should have looked at the name so we'd be like, yeah, that's us.
My friend said they reserved a group spot. Is this not it?
We got all kinds of rocks to collect. Not much for driftwood, but the fact that we can get the truck this close to all the rocks is gonna make it a lot easier. Not to mention, I mean, the view's pretty good too. That's fun. Oh, that's a rock. Oh, that's another rock. Okay. All right, so here's where we're at. Danny's been on the other side collecting rocks. I've just been dinking around in the water, swimming around, goofing off until she finds whatever wood and rock she's looking for. Looks like she's ready to come across. Already started to come across. Let's see if she makes it with all her rocks. Got a whole pile of wood over here. So just to fill you in, we're on this collecting trip because she is now the proud owner of my 240-gallon aquarium. So we're just out finding hardscape.
I think I
Yeah, you just float across. It's a pretty nice haul.
Let's make something out of that.
That's a few $100s at an aquarium shop.
I thought one good across one of my long tanks, something like that.
Yeah.
And then this one actually, like,
A little bit of bark, but that's not going to hurt anything.
it could also be standing and up out of a tank, you know? You could bury a couple inches into some substrate.
Yeah.
And grow some plants out of it on the wood. I don't know, we'll see.
I really like this big flower piece right here.
Well,
I don't know why.
I'm wanting to get into
good, too.
plecos.
Oh, here's a really cool piece.
Figured they like this type of wood.
It's a pretty neat little aquascaping piece there.
Not bad.
No, I say we dry off and go home and look at our haul. All right, we are back at home base. We have buckets of rocks. 4 buckets of rocks, a bucket of substrate. Now, how do you plan on getting these to be waterlogged?
I have no plan.
I think the only ones you're gonna have to worry about are like this one and then the big one down there.
Why?
Because those are gonna take the longest to waterlog. So you might have to weight them down with rocks, or you can silicone them to like a granite tile.
It's true.
It's what a lot of people do.
I was mostly gonna try to pin it down with rocks and substrate and maybe tie some to a rock to like base it in there. But I don't really have a good solid plan.
And the other thing people are going to want to know is, do you plan on cleaning these first? Like not really, obviously, you know, cleaning this stuff, but as far as like the rocks and the wood.
I plan on...
Like to sterilize.
I don't plan on sterilizing per se. I plan on rinsing everything off really well. And then some of this stuff still has some organics, like some moss and root structure, and some bark pieces that I'll take off. Other than that, after I rinse them and, you know, get them wet, let them dry in the sun, and then start the water logging process. And that's all I do. And the only reason why I allow to dry in the sun is because it usually takes me a few days. And this is as far as I've gotten with that.
Well, this is what a lot of that stuff's for, right?
Yes.
So I figure I might as well show it. My old 240, your new 240.
Yes.
I did start to clean it.
I saw that.
And I was like, screw it.
Thank you so much.
I was like, didn't pay me to clean it.
I had to buy the pump, so that's on its way. And I had to buy, since I figured it's taken down right now, I'm going to give it one good clean and buff some of the scratches out.
Yeah,
So that stuff is coming, and then I've got to buy, apparently, 200 bags of substrate.
200 bags? 200 pounds. 200 pounds. And for people that don't have acrylic, none of this will show up once it's full of water. It's maybe, no, I don't remember seeing that one, but definitely, like this one has been here since even Corey got this. So I got this from Corey.
It doesn't
way
really
back in the
bother
day.
me.
No. The price was right.
Yeah.
And then the sump.
The sump is going to be a planted sump eventually.
Oh, we got it facing the wrong way. Oh, well. They've seen it before, maybe. If they haven't, here it is. It's a 125-gallon, 8-foot tank.
That also, yeah, it's going to go right underneath it, just like how Bob had it. And I'm going to have a light bar actually under the 240 so that plant can be a planted sump.
So the tank can be a planted sump.
That's what I meant.
The plant can be a planted tank.
Yep, exactly what he said.
Awesome. So that's pretty much our day.
That's one project. That's what we just did instead. And then I'm also working on
We can get. You want
another
to give them a
project.
sneak peek?
I mean, it's a mess right now, but we could definitely do a sneak peek.
Well, it's relatable.
I'm mid 4 projects. One of them being now that I've moved.
Oh no, you have way more than 4.
I'm starting to put the racking in on the opposite wall for the 275s and the 55s that I have in the house.
Oh my god, what a mess! Oh, oh.
But yeah, so I'm playing around over here. This is going to be the basic setup of it. I need to trim about 1.5 feet off of each one of the beams. And then I can literally move all 4 tanks in this weekend.
And 75's down below, 55's on top.
Yep, and it'll be staggered just like how it is on this side.
Yep.
The last thing to do is move this final pond and obviously get the plants out of the way, and the 240 will go in there once it's all clean and buffed and have all the stuff to put it together.
It's been a long day, so I think we're gonna call it quits and move on to some more projects.
I feel food calling my name.
Project food.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And
Like, subscribe, comment.
perfect.
Bye, guys.
See ya.